Well, in the last video we looked at nuclear fission taking place in a nuclear power station. Now we're looking at a process called nuclear fusion. Nuclear fusion is another kind of nuclear reaction, but it is very different from nuclear fission. In nuclear fusion, two small nuclei of hydrogen are joined or fused together, which forms a single heavier nucleus of helium. A nuclear fusion reaction releases energy in the form of heat, just like nuclear fission. Nuclear fusion is the process by which energy is released in all stars, including our Sun. It is also the main way energy is released in hydrogen bombs, and they're called H-bombs. In both stars and bombs, isotopes of hydrogen are fused together to make helium, which releases vast amounts of energy. It is very difficult to sustain a nuclear fusion reaction on Earth. Atomic nuclei are positively charged due to their protons, and this means they repel each other when they get close together. The nuclei must be moving very, very fast to get close enough to fuse, and this is achieved in the core of stars like our Sun, as the core is so hot and is under very high pressure. At extremely high temperatures, the nuclei are moving around at high speeds, and so they smash together. Reproducing this reaction on Earth requires exceptionally high pressures and temperatures, which is very difficult to do safely and offers significant engineering challenges. A typical fusion reaction involves the fusing of two isotopes of hydrogen. Using nuclear fusion to generate electricity in the future would have the same advantages as using traditional nuclear power. No carbon dioxide is produced and very large amounts of electricity can be generated. Yet, unlike nuclear fission, nuclear fusion does not produce radioactive waste, so this would be a real benefit. Safely controlling the high temperatures needed for fusion is proving very difficult and also very expensive. Several experimental fusion reactors are being built, and they, like I said, are very expensive, and countries work together to share the costs, the expertise and the future benefits. Some use super strong magnetic fields to try to squeeze the nuclei together. Others use incredibly powerful lasers to heat up a tiny volume of gas to enormous temperatures. In 1989, a group of scientists claimed to have achieved cold fusion. They claimed they were able to fuse atoms together at room temperature. This would have been an incredible breakthrough. Other scientists used their data and tried to repeat their findings. All the scientific ideas and theories are thoroughly tested by other scientists to check any claims. Now please remember, you may well be asked again to talk about the scientific method. So you need to think about how we go about that, and it's all to do with producing a hypothesis, testing it and seeing whether you can support your hypothesis by using evidence. And so far scientists have not been able to prove that this cold fusion actually took place. So if we look at the two and compare them, fusion and fission, fission is splitting an atom, fusion is joining atoms together to form larger ones. If you think about fusing things together, whereas fission is the splitting.